Hi, first grade friends. It's Mrs. Hogan. And like I said, we are going to read a story. So if you have your Zoey and Sassafras book handy, go grab it. If not, that's okay. You can just listen. I know that you probably are recognizing our birthday gong, but I thought it would be fun to use it for different things. So this could be a little story gong, letting you know it's time to start reading a story. We are going to start reading Zoey and Sassafras and Dragons and Marshmallows. It's been a really long time, and I don't know about you guys, but I have forgotten a lot of the story. So I'd like to kind of go back and refresh my memory, and thought it would be fun if we could read from chapter 1. We're only going to read one chapter a day. So if you open up and find chapter 1, it's called Bug Circus. Thought it would be fun to read together. What is it, Sassafras? I crouched down and ruffled my cat's fluffy fur. He was trying to flip over a heavy, mossy rock with his paws. Something good was definitely under there. I gently tipped the rock back over on its side. Yes! I clapped my hands together. This rock was hiding a treasure. 1,000,000,000 roly-polies. Okay, maybe not 1,000,000,000, but at least 20. Sassafras took a step forward. Meow? No, don't eat the bugs. That's gross. My cat loves bugs as much as I do, but we love them for different reasons. I love to play with them. He loves to eat them. Now, I just needed to think of something super amazing to do with the roly-polies. I held one in my hand, and its tiny feet tickled as it walked. Sassafras trotted over to my pile of stuff and pawed at my thinking goggles. Oh, good idea, I said. I'll put them on my head. Most scientists wear goggles over their eyes, and I do too when I need to keep my eyes safe. But when I need to think of brilliant ideas, I wear my thinking goggles on top of my head. That way they're closer to my brain. The roly-poly on my hand walked across a bridge I'd made by touching the tips of my 2 pointer fingers together. I've got it. Let's make a bug circus. I bent some thin twigs, and you can see what she did with her fingers. She put them together to make a little bridge. I bent some thin twigs into hoops for the bugs to crawl through. Then I set up some small round rocks for them to balance on. Next, I tied some grass on either end of a flat piece of bark to make a swing that held low to the ground in case any of the performers fell. My favorite part was a tightrope. I made my balancing a long twig between 2 flat rocks. One of the biggest roly-polies crawled up to the twig tightrope. I got down on my elbows. Can you see that? Her getting down on her elbows in the soft grass to cheer him on. Come on, little buggy. You can do it. There's her cat. Looks like he's rolling his eyes. Almost. Almost. No! He tumbled into the grass, and then another one followed. The bigger roly-polies were having too much trouble. I carefully plucked the smallest of the roly-polies from the ground. Okay, little guy, you might be the smallest, but I think you can do this. Show me what you've got. I placed the tiny roly-poly on one end of the twig. As he crawled along, I held my breath, and I didn't let it out until he was across. He made it! I jumped up, cheered, and looked around for my mom. Then I remembered she was inside packing. I was so used to her being out here with me. Mama's gonna love this. Let's get her, Sassafras. Come on. I glanced over my shoulder just in time to catch Sassafras creeping toward my circus performers. No way, Kitty. You're coming with me. I do not trust you out here with my bugs. The new little friends are not snacks. Sassafras gave me a stinky look. Can you make a stinky look? But he gave in and followed me. As we got close to the house, I spotted my mom in the window. She wasn't looking at us. She was looking at our old barn and holding a photo. I wonder what the photo is. Do you remember what it was when we read it before? Well, you know what? We're going to have to stop and find out tomorrow. Chapter 2, we will read The Mystery Photo. I bet we're going to find out what it is. Guess I'll have to find a new bookmark to put in there. Save our spot for tomorrow. Well, I hope you enjoyed the chapter. And you might have noticed, I don't have thinking goggles, do I? I don't have any in my house. So, Mr. Hogan gave this to me and he said, well, I don't have thinking goggles, but what about a headlamp? So I thought, why not? That would be fun. Bye, friends.